Hello, lexpiano here. This is going to be another top 10 Stephen King books video. I know that BJS1300 recently did a top 4 books video, which I watched recently, and you did a good job on it. And HardZerd456 also did a top video. He did a top 6, and that was also good. And also, I want to say a huge thank you to BJS1300, Riaz316, and HardZerd456 for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Yeah, this is going to be another top 10 video, and yeah, I'll show you my favorites. Okay, so the number 10 out of all the ones I've read so far was Needful Things, the book I just finished recently. And yeah, this one I thought was really good. It's sort of the whole thing about how you can't really, don't bargain with the devil because it's going to end bad. And it's quite sad. This one was the last Castle Rock story, because I quite like the Castle Rock setting, but oh well. And this one is also one that I haven't seen the movie of, but I know I have looked on YouTube, but they only have the German version. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, this one was number 10. Number 9 was The Dark Half. This one was quite good. Yeah, it only took me about a week or so to read, because it was a short one. Yeah, because I really like the whole sort of the mystery behind this one, because this one had a lot of mysteries behind it. And yeah, yeah, it was real good. Number 8 was Salem's Lot. Pretty much basically the one about the haunted town filled with the vampires, and yeah, pretty much Dracula style, like a Dracula based vampire story, not like a Twilight series, but yeah, I really liked Salem's Lot. This one got me quite into it, because I'm a huge vampire fan. I like vampires, and yeah, this one was good. This was number 8. Number 7 was Cujo. This one was the 4th Stephen King book I read, and pretty much I read this. I really wanted to read this one because because I love to read books about animals, but this one was kind of really sad to read, actually. Just because of the way you see his health deteriorating and everything that happens after that, and after that happens to him. And yeah, but it was still really enjoyable, because recently got into horror books, as you can imagine. And yeah, this one was number 7. Number 6 was Pet Sematary. The very first horror one I read by Stephen King. The first book I read by Stephen King was actually The Green Mile, and that was. But I'd basically seen the movie so many times I wanted to read the book, because I found out from the making of it that it was by Stephen King, and found it at the bookshop the weekend when I went shopping. Yeah, this one got me really into it, and I also I wasn't sure if I would get into it much, because I'd never read a horror book before I read it. But yeah, this one was quite good. This was number 6, sorry. Number 5 was Misery. Misery was a really memorable one for me. Pretty much basically what the lady's like. I can I can't relate to it. I'm not bipolar. I've got Asperger's syndrome, but that's a mild autism. But yeah, the lady in this was basically had a bipolar disorder, and yeah, it was real good, this one. Yeah. Number 4 was Carrie. Carrie was one that I'd wanted to read for a long time. Because I'd just seen the film and I really liked it, but I just could not find this. I just could not find it anywhere. The secondhand bookshop I always go to didn't have it, and other bookshops didn't. But I found this on Fish Pond. I found it over the internet. But yeah, this one got me really into it as well. Even if it is kind of a teenage drama story, it was still really good. And yeah, this one was number 4. Number 3 took me a long time to read. Took me a whole month. Was The Stand. The Stand I read during, I remember I read it during the scallop season at work, where I didn't have much time because I was doing really crap hours, trust me. This one was a really long one. Took me a whole month to read it. But this one got me really into it because I loved The Stand. It was really good. I definitely recommend it to anyone who hasn't read it yet. Read it. It's really good. This one was number 3. Number 2 was It. And it was bloody awesome. You have to read it. It was really good. This one pretty much clashed with my number 1. Pretty much, because my number 1, I read it and loved it, but this one I loved and read it too. So this is pretty much 1 and 2 combined, really. This one, yeah, I loved it. I just loved it. This one was really good. And number 1 and number 2, was The Shining. This one I'd seen the movie of it, and I sort of wanted to read it, and this was number 5 out of the books I read. And I remember that I got really into it when I started to read it. I got really into this one. The Shining, it was a lot. The book was actually a lot better than the movie. The movie wasn't that much for adaptation. There were too many changes in it. Like an example was where like in the books there was that those animals and they were made out of hedges, but in the movie it was a big maze. Where did that come from? But yeah, they did do a remake of The Shining. They did a TV version of it in the 90s, which is really good. And yeah, that was number 1. Well, number 1 and number 2 if you count it. Yeah, this one was good. And I'm just letting you know that I'm reading Gerald's Game at the moment. I'm not as into it as other books, but I'm getting through it, and I'm about there. Where am I? About page 189, chapter 18 out of 40, so I'm not even halfway. I'm just under halfway. And yeah, that's basically my update. And yeah, okay, bye.